I've come back home, Mortimer.
Who did you say this was again?
Your brother, Jonathan. He had his face changed. Dr. Einstein performed the operation.
Jonathan, you always were a monster, but you look like one too?
Mortimer, have you forgotten the things I used to do to you when we were boys? The times when you were tied to your bedpost with the needles under your fingernails?
Yes, I remember you as the most vile, detestable, vicious form of animal life that ever lived.
Now, don't you two boys start quarreling again the minute you've seen each other.
Oh, don't worry, Aunt Abby, there won't be any fight. Jonathan, you're not wanted here. Get out!
Dr. Einstein and I have been invited to stay.
Not in this house.
Mortimer, we did invite them.
I don't want them anywhere near me.
Well, Mortimer, we invited them, and it wouldn't be nice to go back in a word.
All right, tonight. But first thing in the morning, out! Where are they sleeping?
We put them in Jonathan's old room.
That's my old room. I'm sleeping there. They can't stay there. I'm sleeping there, and I'm here to stay.
Oh, Mortimer, I'm so glad.
It's okay, Jonathan. It's all right. We'll just have to sleep down here.
You bet your life you sleep down there.
You sleep on the couch, and I'll sleep on the window seat.
Window seat? Oh, no. It's no trouble at all. I'll sleep on the window seat. No, you see, I'm on the seat.
Hey, Johnny, all this argument kind of makes me think of Mr. Spinalzo.
Mortimer, it really isn't necessary to inconvenience you like this. You can have the room, and we'll sleep down here.
Jonathan, your sudden consideration for me is very unconvincing.
Oh, it's all right, Johnny. We'll just pack our things.
Don't bother, Doctor.
By the way, Doctor, I've completely lost track of Mr. Spinalzo.
Who is this Mr. Spinalzo, huh?
He's just a friend of ours that Johnny's been looking for.
Well, don't go bring anyone else in here.
Don't worry, I won't. Johnny, I'll tell you all about it while we're packing our things.
Mortimer, you don't have to sleep down here. I can go in with Mark, and you can take my room.
No trouble at all, Aunt Tabby. We'll be packed in just a few minutes. And then, Mortimer, you can have your precious food.
You're just wasting your time. I told you I was sleeping down here.
Mortimer!
What's the matter with you, dear?
I've almost been killed!
You've almost been... Happy about it, but what did you do?
No, dear, it was Jonathan. He mistook her for a sneak. No, it was more than that. He's some kind of maniac. Mortimer, I'm afraid of him.
Why, darling, you're trembling. Here, sit down. Have you had any smelling salts?
No, but maybe some hot tea or coffee?
Coffee. And maybe some sandwiches, too. I haven't had much to eat all day.
Oh, yes, we'll make something for the both of you.
You were going out somewhere, were you? You know what time it is? It's after 12. 12? Elaine's big hole!
What? Well, but you wanted some sandwiches for you both. It won't be a minute.
Why, don't you remember? We wanted to celebrate your engagement. That's what we'll do. We'll make a nice supper for the both of you. And we'll open a bottle of wine.
Wait, no wine!
Mortimer! What is going on in this house?
What do you mean, what's going on in this house?
You were supposed to take me to dinner in the theater tonight, and you called it off. You asked me to marry you. I said that I would, and then 5 minutes later, you threw me out of the house. And now, just after your brother tried to strangle me, you're trying to take me home. Now, listen, Mr. Brewster, before I go home, I want to know where I stand. Do you love me?
Oh, I love you very much, Elaine. In fact, I love you so much that I can't marry you.
Have you suddenly gone crazy?
I don't think so. I'm sure it's just a matter of time. See, insanity kind of runs my family. Actually, it's practically down.
Now, wait a minute. You've got to be better than that.
No, dear, there's a strange taint in her blood. It's, well, as much as you expected to say Edgar Allan Poe wrote me away.
Now, just because Teddy's a little...
No, not just Teddy. The whole family. Just goes way back. To the first group. The one who came over on the Mayflower. You know, in those days, the Indians used to scalp the settlers. Well, we used to scalp the Indians.